Hello everybody, I'm here on the Flume Trail. It's off of, I just came from my house and I entered the Carnegie Trailhead. And I'm off. I'm gonna go ahead and do a loop. That came from the creek from the bottom over there. I just came from the top part of the Flume Trail. And this cuts in, this is still the Flume Trail here. And I'm gonna loop back around to Coulter Trailhead. It's a little bit after 8 o'clock right now. And so I figured, heck with it. I'll do a little night hiking. So here we go. There I am. Alright, as you can see, I'm doing a little bit of night hiking. And yeah, it's this dark outside. But surprisingly enough, I know the camera doesn't show it, but I can see every shadow between these tree lines. And it's almost, there's still a little bit of daylight twinkling through, but not much. But I can still see through these trees, through these woods, every little movement of any either person or animal that walks through. After you're walking through for a few minutes, your eyes just start to adjust to everything. And anyways, I'm sure you guys are fully aware. Wow, what a nice picture that is. Wonder if I can take a picture of it. Okay, I'm back. And you see, I wanted to take a picture of that landscape over there. I've been trying to get some, I've been getting some night pictures. And turned out pretty well. It's pretty much how I want them. Of course, I'm just using my phone. But it's not very often that I'm able to get good pictures at night like this, especially on a narrow night trail, you know. Just brings out the wonder in it. The majesty of creation. Just the awe of it. You know, beautiful creation. And of course, just appreciating it, you know. Taking in every moment, every breath. And yes, that is a house up there. 2 of them. So I'm not far from civilization. I think if I was, I would start getting a little bit nervous at that, but hey, you know, that's life. Boy, it's really dark in here. But I can still see. I can still see through the trees. I can still see the trail. You guys, I can see everything. And I can see that it's starting to rain. Well, guess there's nothing wrong with a little raindrops. Yeah, I just enjoy it. Haven't done this in quite some time, you guys. This has been nice. See, there's a house up there too. So, I am within screaming distance. Yeah. There's other dogs around too. I bark a lot. Bears will still walk through. But, and yeah, there could be a mountain lion stalking me too. That's a possibility. But they have been known to be around the neighborhood. But again, you know, houses are right there. I'm within safe screaming distance, but you know, I look at it like this too. Yeah, my plan is to hike from my house to Lake Tahoe via the PCT. So that's a reasonable goal that I'm making. It would be about a 2-week trip to and from. And, you know, call it a mini vacation, whatever you want to call it. That's some sort of reasonable goal that I have set. And so I'm thinking that what I could do is, well, I'm thinking now, when I do that, is that I need to be prepared, because I'm going to be doing the same very thing that I'm doing right now. Night hiking. And yeah, it's going to be a little bit nerve-wracking. But you figure how many thousands of hikers go out in the middle of the Sierra Nevadas, and they're in their tents, only like a thin lining away from the critters, the animals. Now, I would say beautiful animals, really. I don't call them critters. I don't want to call beautiful bear, mountain lion, critter. They're just beautiful creation. And I'm walking up into a meadow right now. So going through, and of course I got this beautiful meadow opening on my right. So let's see if I can. Can't really see much. There we go. So it's right around through here. I forgot the name of the meadow, but this is all in the green belt, you guys. All right, everybody. So right now, I'm off the trail, as you can see, and I'm back among civilization, you guys. So I'm actually walking on Dalton right now. For everyone who's local in the area, knows the street, and it was a good workout. I got to perspirate very well. I have my 20-ounce bottle of water with me, and it's almost done. I usually am able to walk the 5 miles or so on just one 20-ounce bottle of water. So yeah, it's a very beautiful night out. I know you can't really see much. It's a little bit cloudy, but I can still see the stars through the clouds. And it's just real beautiful, you guys. Just something to just something I enjoy doing. And I think with the summer halfway closed, I think I would like to go ahead and especially with the hot days and all that, warmer days, is to take more advantage of this kind of setting in my hikes and doing a little bit of night hiking. And that's my goal. So, what else was there? I've already talked about my plans coming up. May not be this season. I'm thinking probably maybe next year, possibly, if I can. And maybe somewhere around this time, maybe sometime in June, preferably in June. And that's about it. So it's kind of a nice little street to walk on. The green belt's right over, well, can't see it, but there's that light. The green belt's over this way, to the left of me. And yeah, just really beautiful out. The moon's out a little bit of a crescent moon. Linda, she's starting to heal more. She's on her feet more. And she had her surgery for bone spurs. It was on her Achilles tendon. So she had her left foot worked on first, and then later on she's going to have her right foot worked on. So she's going to be off of her foot mostly for either a month and a half or 2 months, depending on the heal process. Get it? The heal, never mind. Corny joke. So, no pun intended. So, that's what both of us are looking forward to, because if she didn't get this done, or any of it done, chances are she would be off of her feet permanently. And I just want to be a good thing, you guys. For both of us, anybody else really. There's the moon right there. I wish on these phones they kind of showed a better picture of the moon. I know all of you have probably had issues with that. I'm even trying to get it focused in on my Canon. And that's what I use to do my photography with my art pieces and all that. So, and it's a learning process. I haven't got it fully dialed in. Some of my friends have started taking up photography, and I gotta say, good for you. Do it. Especially something that you enjoy. It's a pleasurable thing to do. It's very satisfying, therapeutic, you name it, whatever you want to call it. It's good for the soul. So, that's one of the reasons why I do it. Really the main reason, really. Because if you don't love doing it, why do it? There's no point. So, a hobby's a hobby. There's people out there that, for an example, retirees, right? There's ones who retire and they're like, well, what am I going to do now? And then the wife says, well, you're not sitting at home. Get out there and get yourself a hobby, or get yourself a part-time job. Do something. Get off your butt. You're not sitting on the couch, or sitting on the recliner. You're not sitting down watching your favorite golf shows. Get up and do something. Go out and go golfing. Learn a hobby. Do something. So that's what most retired men do. They would, after retirement, they would learn some other skill, or a lot of times they would just open up a new shop somewhere. Open up a store. Sell things, That was kind of it's kind of how it was back in the old days. Nowadays, I don't know. I don't even know if there is such thing as retirement anymore, to be honest with you. It's not something that unfortunately, I'm not looking forward to. I'm not going to be able to look forward to. I would love to look forward to it. But, wow. I thought that was a fake deer over here, but it's actually a deer. You can't really see it, but it's in between those lights, right where those blue lights are. And it's just standing there blending in, almost like it's a statue or something. Hello. I know I see you. I see you. Come on. All right. Anyways. So that's what happens, You go through you don't want to do it. So that's what I guess I'm saying is the difference, is that you have people that are like, well, ho hum, my wife told me I got to do it. I got to go out and look for a hobby to do. I don't really want to do it, but I'm just going to try it out. And be honestly, I have done that. And maybe, I think at first with this photography, I think I did that at first. But, I tried it out a long time ago with cheap cameras, store-bought cameras. And I would just go out and try experimenting with photography. And I've done that for like a good 25, 30 years, you guys. This isn't just something that I picked up and said, hey, I think I want to try it. And that's great if you do. And I think that's pretty much what I did. But if I did that was 25, 30 years ago. And that's a lot of times what would happen, is and really there's nothing wrong with that, I think a lot of people do that, really. I think that's how it all starts, is that you just pick up something and you try it. You pick up that first guitar, and you try it. You say, hey, what does this do? What does this paintbrush do? Let me splatter it all over the canvas. Okay. Let me see how this welding machine works. Let me go ahead and start welding some metal pieces together to make a fancy 20-foot sculpture. Hey, which actually that's a plan of mine coming up. I'll discuss more of that later. But that's what happens. And I think that's really how it really starts for most everybody.